Great Grand Rising. Great Grand Rising. This morning I had a dream. And in this dream, I'm in this woman's house. And she has this 4 or 5-year-old boy. He goes to preschool. She has someone, but she's very busy. She has a very important job, things to do. It takes up all her day. And I was there observing. And I asked her, how do you do it? How do you manage? And she said, you have to make it simple. Simple. And as I was about to go through my morning routine, if we could call it a routine, it got me thinking, it has to be simple. We have a tendency, and I'm going to say we, human beings. Let me rephrase that. I have a tendency to make things complicated. And I know people around me do have a tendency to make things complicated when they're quite simple. There are simple solutions to whatever we're going through. We might not see it right away. It might not be clear in the moment because we are bombarded by images of ego mind stating that it must be done this way. Everybody's done it this way. And at the end of the day, it's quite simple. If only we can get out of our way. If only we can trust. If only we could believe beyond doubt. Faith beyond doubt. We would be free. We would be free. I, Archangel Michael, of the I Am Presence, now steps forward to contribute to this recording. As this vessel has stated before, the answer is simple. Get out of your own way. You have allowed your ego mind to pursue the dreams, the accolades, the acknowledgement of this world, which temporarily have provided solace, satisfaction, and somewhat joy. And now you are faced with the fact that it is no longer enough. It doesn't suit you. It feels unworthy of you. You're faced now with the challenges of mending two worlds in your current reality. And you now see that the world that you've been walking on, traveling in, through, no longer suffice. It has eroded your mind, your self-esteem, your being. And now your soul is reacting. Your soul is raging for lack of a better word. Your soul demands to be heard. Will you allow it to express itself and direct you onto the path that you've been called to walk on? You've been called to travel the path that's least traveled. Know that more and more beings on this planet are traveling this path of the unknown, of the true beingness that you are, the path of light. It may seem vacant, for you have not discussed it with others, for you feel alone. Know that you are never alone. You are always accompanied by the celestial beings who are your guides, your guardian angels, your spirit team. The path less traveled, some call the mystic path, is not often accompanied by your peers. You find out later on, once you are deep in the course of this life, that there are others. Our message to you today is that you are not alone, and that the instructions are quite simple. Follow your inner being's instructions. Follow your inner voice. It seems radical. It seems contradictory to what you have been taught, what you've learned so far. It is, however, the path meant for you. It seems dangerous, for it is uncertain and unknown to you. And provided that you show up for this adventure, know that you will always be accompanied. You are never alone, and the instructions are always provided. The simple tasks that are required of you is to simply have a conversation with your higher being, with your higher self. And you might ask, how does one communicate with his higher being, its I am presence? It is quite simple. It is all done in stillness. It is all done in compassion and kindness and in complete and utter love. And you can do so by taking a few minutes of your day, preferably upon awakening, sitting and grounding yourself to Mother Earth Gaia, and allowing your inner presence to speak to you. You take a few deep breaths in and out, grounding your being and aligning yourself to spirit, letting the thoughts that occur pass by without engaging with them. And that is the importance of the breath. And once you have found yourself in a space where you're undisturbed by these thoughts, where there's complete stillness and quiet within and around you. Then Spirit can speak. You may ask the question, how may I serve? What is the next step in this phase of my life? What am I to do next? Guide me, dear Divine Source, Mother, Father, God. I am open and receptive to your guidance, and I free myself of the egoic mind thoughts that have surrounded me and guided me thus far. Your prayer will be heard, and you will receive the answer. Note that you might not receive the answer immediately, and some will receive the answer immediately. Patience is important. Pay attention throughout the day, and the answer will come to you. It is important to engage with your spirit, your soul, your inner being, for it is the true guidance that softens the voices, the incessant voices of the ego mind. And the more you engage with your inner being, the more the ego mind will rage, and the more it will become quieter and quieter, still present, less loud, until it becomes silent. That's when you know your mind is free, that you are indeed free, and that your spirit speaks at last, and that you listen and are aware of its presence. Once you engage and foster this relationship with your inner being, that is when you obtain the instructions, the guidance, the confidence to walk the path unknown. You are to engage only with the Spirit once you are ready. Once you know that there are no other options for you. Once you know that you've hit a wall, like you say. Be present in that moment and allow yourself the gift of life, of light, of love, and summon the courage to walk upon this path. Human beings on this plane at this time are being called to see things differently, to be part of the change in consciousness that is required for the ascension of this planet and its inhabitants. You've heard it, you felt it, you know it. Now it's time to step into this realm. We are the Council of Light. And with this transmission, we call upon your inner being to step forward, to allow itself to align to you, to your mental body, your etheric body, your emotional body, and your physical body. Note that you will be transported in a world of stillness, serenity, and peace. Well, you will find guidance necessary for you in this phase of your life. Allow yourself to lie or sit down, grounding yourself to Mother Earth Gaia. We encourage you to take a deep breath in and out. Breathe in and exhale. Another deep breath in. Hold at the top and exhale. Note that now you are completely surrounded and supported by your spirit team, which have been called in the present moment, and that you are completely protected from any intervention and outside beings that are not part of your spirit team. You are now covered, and we shall begin. Shiramasai Sonore Salamaya Weri Sayare Sanoeri Samareo Salainau Sarea Sarea Ori Sayareya Sonoria Sei Manororia Sinari Sari Nuri Sareri Nari Samoruri Siri Uri Sare Sari Namase Sari Ummareri Si Sori Are Ni Sari Sori Asari Sari Sunimi Sarori Sari Nuvori Siri Asari Uri Sumurari Rari Sanuari Ari Somurari ari, somurari ari. Tui no mori, sori no nori, no morari ari siri, sawarari ami, sono ari asirasi, sono ari asi. Tara sunu masere kita ret konduri katoman tatari katakan mutakarik tokorum takarak takarik takarik tamate takaran ton kut kut karik takarik tarik kut kut karik ton kut karik kut kut karik tamas karik takarik nubar karik kitun takarik ta taman takarik nubar kadamas karik takarik kut karik tarik tik tokundi takaran kanda kut kut karik tik tokundi skarit katarik to kutem bat et ertu temara kut kut karik tamati katarik to kum teis kisat kut kut karik tate takamata ut erek ta et erektum te et in Nimara kutukun tapati sete tint ut et ut arabte it ark de takatut et und erkaton tekt et okuna takomota as et ut et erokut ut et ut abtaekt e takat ut et at ut or it imt ai tukutus seks samas et ut ark ut it ark it ut it amas ek er und ut ark ut it ark ut sakamasai sekutukutai tukut it ark et ut or it ut it amt et e sakat ut it okunot it at takur tut it is uktemarket et ak ut architect ut it at und wat is et nummer ut argun it argun ut it abat it ok und it takanata it ut or it ut it argun in tukun ut argun it argun it or it ut und it or tukun it at und ok it at und abat it und it am or it at or it it arte tapatsa sos is rokotos it argun it ak und it und argun und it as ut irktop it ek no wax tumo tula say mo Whenever you are ready, come back to your body. Wiggle your fingers and toe. And take a deep breath in. And exhale. Knowing that you are safe. And that your mind is at peace. And you are now in the flow. Allow yourself a moment to get acclimated to your surroundings. This transmission that has been provided is complete with codes for alignment with soul mission, soul purpose, alignment with source and inner being, and recalibration of your chakras, especially the solar plexus. We thank you for allowing us to provide these codes to you, for being in your surrounding, in your space. Note that it has been especially crafted for you, and it can be used at any time and as many times as you desire. With all the blessings and love, infinite love we have for you, we bow to you.